We have received new images of 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object in recorded history. But this one is different.
What if something out there was breaking the laws of physics, right now, inside our own solar system? And what if it wasn't just passing by, but watching us? We've just received new images of 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever discovered. But this one is different. 3I Atlas seems to be pulling the sun closer, and what we've learned so far might change how we see the universe. On July 1st, 2025, NASA confirmed that a third interstellar object had entered our solar system. At first, it looked like a routine discovery, another icy traveler from the depths of space. But then, something began to defy everything astronomers knew. Its tail wasn't behind it, it was pointing toward the sun. Every comet ever observed behaves the same way. Tails are pushed away from the sun by solar radiation. But Atlas refused to obey that rule. Soon, images from observatories across the globe revealed something impossible. A bright, stable plume on the sun-facing side, flowing forward, not backward. NASA scientists couldn't explain it. Dr. Bryce Boland described it as lumpy, defiant, and aimed at the impossible. Others were more direct: this shouldn't be happening. For days, the strange plume stayed unchanged. Too dense to be dust, too focused to be natural. Researchers tested every theory: rotation speed, solar wind, particle size. Nothing fit. For centuries, comets followed physics. Halley, Hale-Bopp, Borisov. But 3I Atlas broke the pattern. And that forced one terrifying question. What if the plume isn't just dust, but something controlled? The chemical mystery. In August 2025, NASA turned the James Webb Space Telescope toward 3I Atlas. The results shocked even veteran scientists. Webb detected an unprecedented carbon dioxide to water ratio, 8:1. In all known comets, water dominates. Here, carbon dioxide ruled, a chemical fingerprint unlike anything in our solar system. The Very Large Telescope in Chile confirmed it. The CO2 wasn't random, it came exactly from the side facing the sun, where the mysterious jet originated. Even stranger, the comet was spewing massive amounts of atomic nickel. But no iron, something that simply doesn't happen in known cosmic chemistry. It suggested that 3I Atlas came from a completely different kind of planetary system. A place where CO2 ice formed instead of water. And where nickel could vaporize on its own. But the bigger question was, if carbon dioxide was powering the plume, what was feeding it? Propulsion or sublimation? Comets move because sunlight heats their ice, releasing gas in a passive, predictable process called sublimation. But Atlas didn't act passively. Its jet was narrow, stable, and aimed like a propulsion system. Then came a radical theory. Dr. A.E.P., an astrophysicist at Harvard, noticed that the plume looked almost identical to the exhaust of an ion engine. The same propulsion NASA uses for deep space probes. Ion engines don't burn fuel explosively. They use electric fields to push charged particles in a continuous, focused beam. A small force that, over time, becomes powerful. And if an interstellar probe wanted to slow down while entering a new solar system, it would do exactly what Atlas was doing. Fire toward the sun, using the Oberth effect to gain efficiency at maximum speed. The resemblance was chilling. Skeptics argued it could still be natural: strange ice, unusual rotation, volatile eruptions. But every simulation failed to reproduce the precision and persistence of that plume. Astronomers began tracking its orbit with extreme precision. At first, Atlas followed a perfect hyperbolic curve, a clean path expected of a natural interstellar traveler. Then something changed. By mid-August, small deviations appeared, always pushing toward the sun, aligned with the mysterious jet. When NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory added a faint non-gravitational acceleration to their models, the math finally fit. The calculated force was 4 times 10m/s superscript 2. As gentle as the pressure of a pen on your palm, yet enough to alter the trajectory of a 200-meter object. Exactly the kind of steady thrust an ion engine would create. Something was pushing 3I Atlas. And whatever it wasn't slowing down. Echoes of the past. This wasn't the first time we'd seen something like this. In 2017, another interstellar visitor, ʻOumuamua, puzzled scientists with a mysterious acceleration and no visible outgassing. Some said it was hydrogen ice. Others, a fragment from a distant world. But one man, Dr. Avi Loeb, suggested it might be artificial. A solar sail from another civilization. That idea divided the scientific community. Then came Borisov in 2019, a normal comet, restoring calm. But now, 3I Atlas has reopened that wound. It has a tail, but in the wrong direction. Gas, but in the wrong ratios. Acceleration, but toward the wrong side. Coincidence or control? The vanishing. Simulations showed 3I Atlas would pass near Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, 3 planets in perfect sequence. The odds of that happening by chance? Less than 1 in 20,000. And now, it's heading straight for the one place no one can see. Behind the sun. On October 30th, 2025, at perihelion, 3I Atlas will pass into the sun's blind spot, where its light makes observation impossible. For weeks, telescopes and radar will lose it completely. Whatever happens during that time, we won't know. It's the same maneuver window spacecraft used to change direction, shielded from view. If Atlas is under any kind of propulsion, this is when it would act. NASA and ESA have already scheduled reacquisition scans for when it emerges. If its path shifts even slightly, it will mean one thing. Something happened while it was hidden. Right now, as you watch this, 3I Atlas is still behind the sun, silent, unseen, and possibly moving. If it changes course, we won't know until it's too late. Or just in time. The final question. When it reappears, the numbers will tell the truth. If its orbit remains unchanged, it's a mystery of nature. But if it deviates, even slightly, it could be the first controlled interstellar object ever detected. For billions of years, space has been random and indifferent. But what if, just once, something out there wasn't random? What if it was meant to be seen? Maybe 3I Atlas isn't a message. Maybe it's a test, to see if we're paying attention. And the truth? We are. NASA, ESA, and observatories around the globe are waiting for the signal. When the light returns, it won't just reveal a comet. It will reveal our place in the universe. So tell us, what do you think 3I Atlas really is? A comet? A probe? A warning? Or something else entirely? Drop your theory in the comments. Subscribe to Fact Theory, leave a like to push this story further. And stay with us, because when 3I Atlas reappears, the truth might change everything we thought we knew about being alone in the universe.